Hello everybody, I'm Seth Weissman. Welcome to another episode of Safe Real Estate. And today we are going to talk about repair amendments and how to draft good ones. And I'm going to give you 10 rules to follow. The first 3 rules are things that you should not do. Rule number 1 is I would never say that the work has to be done in a good and workmanlike manner because you don't need to. That's implied actually under Georgia law. No need to say it in your special stipulation. Rule number 2, I would not say that the work shall be done by a licensed contractor or a licensed professional. The word licensed typically means that the person has obtained a business license, which anyone can do, except if they're a plumber or an electrician, where they have to have a special license. But simply saying it will be done by a licensed roofer or a licensed contractor who installs hardwood floors, really completely meaningless. And then rule number 3 is I would never say that the defects shall be repaired per the attached inspection report. The reason I wouldn't do that is many inspection reports do not clearly say whether something rises to the level of being a defect or not. And most of the time, the inspector does not specify how to make the repair. So when you say repair defects per the attached inspection report, you're just leaving too much room for parties to fight later regarding the repair. Rule number 4, these are the things that you should be doing. Be precise in choosing the words repair and replace. If you want something repaired, say so, but if you want it replaced, also say so. You need to be very clear here, or you may get something repaired that you really wanted replaced. Rule number 5, demand that professionals do the work. And by that I mean we sometimes struggle in describing who we want to, for example, repair damaged hardwood floors. And I would say the work shall be done by a flooring contractor whose full-time job is to install, repair, and replace hardwood floors. That makes it very clear as to the type of professional you are looking for. And that's how I would describe it. Rule number 6, I like warranties, and I would always ask for a warranty where appropriate. Warranties are particularly good with roof repairs, with repairs to septic systems. And when a warranty is appropriate, you should always try to get one for at least 1 year, longer if possible. Rule number 7, fully describe the work to be done. And this may be the hardest thing for realtors to do. What I would encourage you to do is to try to think about problems you've had with a repair and try to then address that problem in describing the work to be done. For example, let's say there's damaged hardwood floors in the living room. I would first describe the area where the work is going to be performed. So I might say that seller shall cause the damaged hardwood floors in the living room to be replaced, and I would say specifically the 2 foot by 3 foot area near the living room window as a way of describing where the work is going to be done. I would then go on to say that all damaged hardwood flooring shall be replaced with new hardwood flooring of the exact same type of wood, and that it shall then be stained to match, to be very clear as to what work you want to be performed. But I would also state what work is not going to be performed. If the parties are agreeing that the seller or the contractor is just going to match in a professional way and feather in the stain, I would go ahead and say all parties acknowledge that seller shall not be responsible for restaining the hardwood floors in the living room, but shall only be responsible for trying to match them in a reasonably professional manner. Rule number 8, I would get help with wording of the nature of the work to be done. And the best person to help you, frankly, is the home inspector. We have to remember that as realtors, we send home inspectors a lot of work. It's okay to call them on the phone and say, I'm trying to describe in words what the repair should entail. Can you help give me some of those words? And let them do some of the heavy lifting for you in this area. You'll end up with a better stipulation as a result. Rule number 9, I love to ask for surprises to be fixed. So what I like to do is include kind of a catch-all where you say something like, if the contractor discovers additional damage while making the repair or while doing the work, seller agrees to fix all additional damage that may be discovered. And then rule number 10 is I would ask for receipts. Receipts really have 2 benefits. The first, if you get receipts, you know that the work has been paid for and a lien is not going to be filed against the property. But it also shows that the work was in fact done by a professional company. I hope these rules have been helpful. As always, it's great to see you. Please continue to tune in. Bye now.